Welcome back, students, to Gyan Mantra Vidyapeeth Online Education. In today's video lecture, we are going to discuss the new topic from our main textbook Hornbill. The name of this unit is the Browning version, that is, written by Terence Rating. So, students, you may carry your textbook Hornbill with you. In the beginning of this unit, these expressions are given to you that we have to find out it from the unit. Remove, slackers, mark, captain, got carried away, cut, saddest, and shriveled up. These expressions we can find while learning this unit. First, let's start the discussion of this unit. This is an excerpt from the Browning version. The scene is set in a school. Frank is young and Crocker Harris, middle-aged. Both are masters. Tableau is a boy of 16 who has come in to do extra work for Crocker Harris. But the latter has not yet arrived, and Frank finds Tableau waiting. So here the names of characters are given to us. Okay, Frank, the first character is given, then Crocker Harris, the another character is given. Okay, and Frank and Crocker Harris, this both are masters. Okay, this both the people are masters. Tableau is not master, but he is a student. Fine. So let's see what is given here inside this unit. It is in the form of dialogue. That's why we can say, students, that it is the kind of dramatical portion, right? That conversation is going on, direct conversation and scenes characters, so it can be performed on the stage. Frank, do I know you? Tableau, no sir. Frank is asking. Frank is master and Tableau is not the master. So Frank is asking, do I know you? And Tableau is replying, no sir, Frank. What's your name? Then Tableau replied, Tableau. Frank, Tableau. No, I don't. You are not a scientist, I gather? Tableau. No, sir. I'm still in the lower fifth. I can't specialize until next term. That's to say, if I've got my remove all right. Now Frank is asking, you're not a scientist, I gather. So Tableau is replying that no sir, actually it is not like that. I'm still in the lower fifth. So science is not that much my particular subject and I cannot get any kind of specialization as well right now because it is not right now my class, that's why. And he wants to get his remove. Frank, don't you know if you have got your remove? Tableau, no sir, Mr. Crocker Harris doesn't tell us the results like other masters. Means it's all about remove and he is confused. Tableau is confused whether he will be there or not. That's why it's the conversation about removal. And he is saying that actually Mr. Crocker Harris has not informed the students like other masters about the results. That's why. Next page. Frank, why not? Tableau, well, you know what he's like. So, Frank, I believe there is a rule that form results should only be announced by the headmaster on last day of term. Well, you know what he is like, sir. Now Tableau is about to say something. Then Frank said, I believe there is a rule that form results should only be announced by the headmasters on the last day of term. Means the results should not be announced by all the teachers on different days, right? It should be announced by the headmaster only on the specific day, and that is the last day. And then only, because then only the importance, the significance of the result can be maintained in that case. So that's why. Tableau, yes, but who else pays attention to it except Mr. Crocker Harris? Means nobody cares about this rule, nobody cares about this thing that the result should be mentioned, that the result should be declared by the headmaster only, and that is even on the last day. So, Mr. Crocker Harris is the only person who mentions and who follows this rule and who carries about and who even cares about these rules. Otherwise, no, the masters are worried about this rule. They are quite careless and they are not paying attention well. Frank, I don't, I admit, but that's no criterion. So you have got to wait until tomorrow to know your fate. Have you? Means up to tomorrow you have to wait at least to know your fate. It means to know your result, whether you have passed, whether you have been failed, or whatever your result it is. In some subjects, suppose you are better, in some subjects, suppose you are weak. So to know the actual fate, you have to wait up to tomorrow. Tableau, yes, sir. Frank, supposing the answer is favorable, what then? Oh, science, sir, of course. Means after the declaration of result, suppose the result is there in your favor, then what will you do in that case? What will you choose as the subject? So is replying that of course science, sir, I'll choose this field of science only. Oh, Frank, sadly, yes, we get all the slackers. Tableau, protestingly, I'm extremely interested in science, so. Frank, are you? I'm not. Not at least. In the science, I have to teach. See, this is very interesting thing. Now, first, Frank asks about the stream, about the choosing of subject. That suppose the result is favorable, then what will you choose? So the answer, the reply is that science. And then he adds that actually I'm not interested in science that much, but I have to teach. And this is very strange thing that in the subject he is not even interested and he needs to teach the same one. So naturally he'll not be able to teach in the better way because he has no interest. And whenever you have the interest in a particular subject, naturally you will teach in a better way. Tableau, well, anyway, sir, it's good deal more exciting than this smoke, indicating this book. Frank, what's this monk? Aeschylus, sir, Agamemnon, and your considered view is that the Agamemnon is Mark. Tableau, well, no, sir. I don't think the play is Mark. Exactly, I suppose, in a way, it's rather a good plot, really. A wife murdering her husband and all that. I only mean the way it's taught to us. Just a lot of Greek words strung together and 50 lines if you get them wrong. You sound a little bitter, Taplow. I'm rather, sir. Captain, no, sir. Extra work. Extra work? On the last day of school. Now, the conversation is going on between Frank and Tableau. Frank is interested to know the things. Why is he actually here? And Tableau is saying that actually it was boring for him to learn all these things regarding plot construction and that work. It was there, Agmenon. So it was quite boring for him, and that's why he's even revealing the thing that the how's the plot actually of that book, that a wife is murdering her husband, and regarding that. So in between the finding of words and all, and then suppose they don't know, then 50 lines if you get them wrong. So it is the kind of thing that he doesn't like that much. Frank is saying that Taplow is speaking that much bitter. It means he is not speaking well, is not speaking sweet, because he's making complaints on you. That's why he's speaking like that. So, and is asking that why is he here and what's about that. So Taplow replies that actually for extra work he is there. So ultimately here this portion, 2 pages are ending up. The next further discussion we will proceed further in our next lecture. Your today's homework is you have to write down that what is this Agmenon, right? It is also given. I'm not saying where it is given, but that also you have to write, because you have to find it out. Fine, that you have to write down, and then you have to read this passage well. Fine, this is your today's homework. And which stream, which subject Taplow will choose, suppose the result is favorable, that you have to mention. This is your today's homework. Fine, suppose you find any difficulty, then you are free to ask me. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.